Well, we have already completed 36 hours using this incredible phone, the new Samsung Galaxy FE 5G. In this video, we want to see if this phone is worth recommending or buying. First of all, on a physical level, I have to say that the phone really caught my attention. The phone looks pretty good and feels very nice in the hand. It has a matte finish and the protrusion of the cameras does not protrude as much. It almost feels like it's blended in with the rest of the back of the phone. On the other hand, you have an on and off button as well as volume on the same side of the phone. I like that since I can control the volume with one hand and turn the phone on or off. At the bottom we have a microphone, USB-C port and tray for the SIM card. At the top we have another microphone. In terms of screen, we have 6.4 inches with AMOLED technology and 120 Hz of screen refresh. For now, everything sounds pretty good, but what else do we have? The screen resolution is 1080p. The phone comes with Android 12, Samsung UI 4.0, Snapdragon 888, which guarantees excellent performance. It does not offer access to SD card, which did offer the previous version of this phone. The combination of RAM and internal space is 128 GB with 6 GB of RAM. 128 GB with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB with 8 GB of RAM. As you can see, in terms of internal space, it's pretty good. It doesn't offer 512 GB space, but 256 is quite reasonable. In terms of the cameras, we have the following: 12 megapixels, 8 megapixels, and another 12 megapixels. Main lens, wide-angle lens, and 3x optical zoom. The phone records up to 4K 60 FPS with both the rear and front cameras, which is excellent. We also have a 32 megapixel front camera, which is excellent for selfies. We also have stereo speakers. The phone is waterproof and has Bluetooth 5.0, fingerprint on the screen, and finally a 4500 mAh battery. As if that were not enough, the phone offers you a fast charge of 25 watts. In the last days that we have been using this phone, I really have no complaints. The phone is going to give incredible results with its Snapdragon 888 processor, which is on par with other high-end phones like a Samsung S21 Ultra. Something important to mention: if you already own a Samsung S21 Plus or Ultra, you are not going to gain anything making the change from those phones to this one, since they have the same processor. On the other hand, the finish of this phone is definitely plastic and less premium than the others already mentioned. This phone also falls short in screen resolution compared to the high-end Samsungs already mentioned, since its screen resolution only reaches 1080p while the others offer you 2K. However, with a screen size of only 6.4 inches, the 1080p resolution is more than enough, and I really wouldn't worry about that. Its colors are very vibrant due to AMOLED technology, and it has a very good brightness outdoors. Speaking of the battery, I think you should be fine, since the 1080p screen should help battery consumption, and you can also lower the refresh rate from 120 to 60 and activate the battery saving option. Well, time to talk about the cameras, and you are going to see multiple examples of photos and videos that we have taken. I have no complaints really. I think that the cameras in general at a quality level are very on par with the S21 Plus or Ultra. They won't have the same megapixels, but in general the images look great both during the day and at night. It does a very good job with HDR, and at the level of video filming the quality is also incredible. I was also impressed with the work the cameras do in low light or at night. The front camera with its 32 megapixels does a good job both day and night, giving you good colors and detail. The only thing that I did not like and for which I would not recommend this phone is that it does not offer stabilization in video recording with the front camera in 4K 60 resolution. However, in 1080p 60 frames per second, it does not have stabilization. So if you want to take advantage of the maximum front-facing video resolution of 4K 60, you have to keep in mind that you will need a gimbal, or unless the phone is on a tripod, otherwise you would have to record in 1080p 60 or 1080p 30. The other thing you can do is simply film in 4K 60 with the rear camera that does offer stabilization in all its resolutions. The video in general is very good and even maintains good detail and little noise in low light. When this phone came out, there was an offer that they would give you a $100 certificate. So practically the price of $699 came to $599. Today, 1 year after the phone came out, I find it on Amazon renewed for only $237, which is practically a giveaway considering the specs of this phone. Imagine paying only today $237 for a phone with Snapdragon 888. Video up to 4K 60. 120 Hz SOTA. Good cameras. Unlocked. For the price of this phone, I would put it in the range of a Pixel 6, and in terms of the iPhone, it could be against an iPhone 12. In conclusion, the phones have made good impressions on me. Everything you see on the screen looks pretty good, the cameras pass the test, and if we combine the Snapdragon 888 processor with 120 Hz, your overall experience will be incredible. So there you have the impressions from 1 to 10. I would say they would be a 9. As long as it doesn't bother you that you don't have frontal 4K 60 stabilization, then I recommend this phone for its price and everything it offers. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked this review. After a year of the release of this phone, check the purchase links in the description of the video with excellent prices today. Please give me your like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. See you soon.